Today, we're unlocking the secrets of radiant skin. Let's dive deep into the science behind sun damage and discover how to turn back the clock on your damaged skin. And your journey starts now. But first, I'm Dr. Satti, and if you're new here, welcome. Consider subscribing if you like this sort of content. Now let's get going. We can't talk about sun exposure or sun damage unless we talk about the UV rays. There's two types. There's UVA and UVB. So those UV rays, they land on your skin and they cause damage to the cell. They actually even cause DNA damage to your skin cells. And this leads to mutations. And when you have a mutation, you have a higher risk of developing a skin cancer. The UV rays also produce reactive oxygen species, and these are just oxygen molecules that are very reactive. They're missing electrons and they roam around your body, but today we're concerned about the skin. So they go to your skin cells and they just attack the cells, leading to damage. And this can just leave you looking like really dull. You lose that bright look to your face, and then that could lead to aging. So you'll start to see like fine lines, wrinkles happening because of the damage of the cells. Your cells are no longer vibrant. You're no longer looking youthful and young and with that glow. You may be in your 30s, but then you look older than you are, so it's premature age. Now we established what UV rays are. Now we're going to talk about the effect that they have on your skin. This is a given. You're out in the sun, you got some melanin in you, well, melanin starts to produce more. Even if you don't have a lot of melanin, still, you'll see that you get a tan or something like that. So you know that it is triggering the production of melanin. So after you get tanned, when you get excessive exposure, then that leads to skin blemishes, like sunspots, you get hyperpigmentation, you get an uneven skin tone, have a little more hyperpigmentation around your mouth, like face, blotchy on your skin, you get blotches. UV rays also lead to a faster breakdown of collagen and elastin. And collagen is for the firmness of your skin, and elastin is for the elasticity, it's the bounce that you have. And so the UV rays breaks that down, and you start to either have some skin drooping, or you just look aged. Now that we know how it can affect us, what do we do when we have all this skin damage? I'm gonna highlight 3 ways. Number 1 being the intake of antioxidants. That could be a vitamin C, a vitamin E, a vitamin A. And what these do is that they neutralize the oxidative reactive species. So it acts as an antioxidant. The name says it. So the science behind that is that the nutrients, the vitamin C, vitamin E that you take in, the antioxidants, they give the oxidative reactive species free electrons to stabilize these. Next is exfoliating agents, and there are many types of exfoliating agents. There's chemical exfoliation, which is like the BHAs and the AHAs. They lead to a faster cell turnover, and they're said to fade sunspots. Third is retinols and retinoids. Some are over the counter, some prescription, but for today's purpose, we're just going to talk about them broadly and what they do. These stimulate collagen production, which in turn leads to that skin texture that we want, the bounce. Now, in a professional setting, we can also do microabrasion, laser therapy, which increases the cell turnover and increases production of collagen. And third, we can do a chemical peel. That also leads to the cell turnover. But as always, you know what they say? They say prevention is better than cure. So if you can prevent the sun rays by using a broad spectrum SPF covering UVA, UVB, as we've mentioned before, that would be very beneficial, and your future self is going to really thank you for that. Actually, this probably should have already happened years ago, but you can prevent further damage. We can avoid the sun. I'm not telling you to be a hermit. We are gonna be in the sun. So maybe when it's the peak hours, or even on your weather app, it can tell you when the UV rays are the highest and which part of the day it is, and you can avoid those times. And if not, then you can just protect yourself. You can maybe wear long sleeves, you know, a hat. If you're not wearing a hijab, where your hair is parted, you need to put some sunscreen in there. Don't forget about that part. And with that, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.